Surfing with my dog is one of the most exhilarating
The Bible,
experiences.
a book of stories,
Picture this,
stories about
the
God.
waves crashing,
The book of John
the sun
tells us about
shining,
Jesus.
and my
John
pup
calls
balancing
Jesus
on
the
board
Word.
like a pro.
The beginning
Dogs
of
have
John
an
is very
incredible
important. It tells us
instinct for
about
water,
Jesus before
and
he
many
came to
breeds,
earth.
like Labradors
John
and
January
Golden
1st, 10 tells us something
naturally take
amazing.
to
It tells us
surfing.
that Jesus
It's
was
not
there at
just
the
about
very
the thrill.
beginning.
It's
He
a
was
bonding
with God.
experience.
He was God.
Training
And
involves
everything was
patience
created
and
through him.
positive
We can see this
reinforcement.
truth reflected
Starting
in
with
nature.
short
The
rides on
vastness
calm
of the
days.
ocean reminds us of
Safety
God's
is key,
power.
so we
Just like
always
God
wear
created
life
everything,
jackets.
the ocean is home
Watching
to
my dog
countless
catch a
creatures.
wave and
We
ride
can
it
learn
back
about
to
the
shore
beginning from the
fills me
ocean.
with joy. It's pure happiness, and I can't imagine
In the
a
beginning
better
was
way
the
to
Word,
spend a
and the
day.
Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1. 1. Imagine the ocean. It is vast and endless. Imagine it at the very beginning. Before there was anything else, there was the ocean. It was there with God. This is like the Word. The Word was there in the beginning with God. The Word was God. Just like we cannot see the beginning of the ocean, we cannot fully understand the Word, but we know that it is there. He was with God in the beginning. John 1, 2. Think of a still lake beside the ocean. The water is calm and peaceful. It reflects the sky above. This is like the Word being with God in the beginning. The lake is separate from the ocean, but it is still water. They are connected. The Word is like this. The Word is separate from God, but also part of God. Section 4, verse 3. All things made new. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. John chapter 1, verse 3. Look at the ocean. It is full of life. There are fish, whales, dolphins, and so much more. All these creatures were created by God. The Word was involved in this creation. Everything that was made through the Word. The Word is powerful. It is the source of all life. Just like the ocean is always moving and changing, so too is the Word always working in the world. Section 5, verse 4. Life and the ocean depths. In him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. John chapter 1, verse 4. The ocean is full of life. But there is also life deep down in the ocean. In the darkness, there are creatures that glow. They bring light to the darkness. This is like the Word. The Word brings light to our lives. It gives us hope and purpose. Even when we are surrounded by darkness, the Word can shine through. Section 6, verse 5. Light on the water. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John chapter 1, verse 5. When the sun sets over the ocean, it can be dark. But the darkness does not last forever. The sun always rises again. This reminds us that even when things are difficult, there is always hope. The light of the Word will always shine through the darkness. We just need to remember to look for it. Section 7. Conclusion. Finding God in the serenity of nature. The book of John tells us about Jesus. He is called the Word. He was there at the beginning. He was with God. He was God. Just like the ocean, the Word is vast and powerful. It is the source of all life. It brings light to our lives. When we look at the ocean, we can be reminded of God's power and love. We can find peace and serenity in the beauty of nature. Next time you are by the ocean, take a moment to reflect on the words of John chapter 1, verses 1 to 10. Let the peace of the ocean wash over you, and let the light of the Word shine into your heart.